Hello and welcome back to another cybernetic episode of Showcase. One of the most important aspects of a TV show is its theme song. A good theme song can get you ready for what you're about to watch, or even just straight up tell you what the plot is if you've never seen the show before. And a show, or series of shows, that I'm a pretty big fan of that does theme songs really, really well is Kamen Rider. Yes, we're delving back into the world of Japanese karate bugmen. With a few exceptions, Kamen Rider theme songs are always really good, and today I'm going to talk about some of them. Perfect timing too, since Kamen Rider XA debuts in just a couple of days. Side note, its theme song sounds like it's going to be awesome too. Now, we're just going to be talking about the actual song, not analyzing the whole OP and how it relates to its respective show. I mean, come on, I'm not Mother's Basement here. Oh, and unlike the other music-focused videos I've done, I'm not going to be playing the song without my battling over it because Toei is insane about copyright and would probably take down the video faster than I can say henshin. Let's start off with a classic. The theme from the original Kamen Rider, Let's Go Rider Kick. Unlike the themes that would follow, Let's Go Rider Kick is fairly basic. The instrumental is kinda bland and the lyrics aren't incredibly creative. They just mention Shocker's general existence, and the only mentions of Kamen Rider himself are when they talk about his bike, his helmet, and his scarf. Honestly, it kinda feels like the song is more about Shocker than it is about Kamen Rider. There's also a million friggin' versions of the song. They did 3 for the show itself, the Kamen Rider girls made an awful dance cover, and Rider Chips did a cover for the Kamen Rider Ichigo movie that came out earlier this year. While Let's Go Rider Kick isn't incredibly remarkable, it has an undeniable charm that still makes it a pretty solid song. Next up, we have the theme to arguably the most popular Kamen Rider series of all time, Kamen Rider Black. That's also the name of the theme. Like Let's Go Rider Kick, this song is basic, but not quite to the same level. The lyrics actually bother to talk about Kamen Rider Black more, and the background instruments are a little bit more interesting. Unfortunately, this song still has its issues, mainly being that it lacks energy. The singer just kinda sounds bored throughout the whole thing, and the build-up to when he's actually saying Kamen Rider Black doesn't really pay off. It's a bit hard to explain exactly what I mean without having you just hear the part of the song I'm talking about, but I've already mentioned why I can't do that. Honestly, Kamen Rider Black is a good song, but its lack of energy stops it from being one of my personal favorite Kamen Rider themes. Moving away from the Showa era, we have Kamen Rider Agito, the theme to Kamen Rider Agito. Agito starts off super slow, almost kind of sounding like a love ballad for a little while, but it quickly ramps up with the singer putting a ton of energy into the chorus. Can you tell I really care about Kamen Rider themes being energetic? Truth be told, even though I do really love Agito's theme, there's not a whole lot I can come up with to say about it. It's a great song, and really serves to awaken your soul. Stepping into the land of fangires and violins, we have Break the Chain, the theme to 2009's Kamen Rider Kiva. Right from the beginning, Break the Chain has a very gothic sound that fits perfectly with Kiva's horror-inspired themes. For this song, we've got energy all throughout, mainly found in the fast-paced singing and the guitar in the background. There's also a bit of violin peppered throughout the song, which really helps it stand out. Regardless of what you actually thought of Kiva, I think a lot of people will agree that Break the Chain is incredible, and possibly the only good part of the show. For our final theme, let's kick it into top gear with the theme to Kamen Rider Drive, Surprise Drive. Easily the most dynamic theme I've mentioned today, Surprise Drive gives off an intense feeling of speed that fits well with Drive's whole thing about cars and stuff. It almost sounds like something that would play in a movie like The Great Race. Nobody knows what that movie is? Okay. Possibly my favorite thing about Surprise Drive is how incredibly pumped it gets you to watch the show. Normally, I do look forward to the next episode of a show, when it's good anyway, but every time I heard this theme while I was watching Drive, I was extremely excited to see what was going to happen in the next episode. The only other times that's happened with Kamen Rider has been with Kamen Rider Gaim and Kamen Rider Double, so if that's not a testament to how good Surprise Drive is, I don't know what is. Hey, thanks for sitting through another video of me talking about Japanese karate bugmen. I know it's not really something I generally talk about, I've only ever done one other video, but it's kind of starting to leak into my content, and hopefully it won't become a totally overbearing thing, unless a couple plans I have coming up soon actually take off, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, I've got plenty others on my channel, and in case you're too lazy to look through and find anything you actually want to watch, I'm going to recommend 2 right here. Actually, the last 2 videos that I did, and they're both Showcase, because that's sort of my main series now. On the left is my most recent video, the Showcase video I did on Overclocked Remix, which is a bunch of from remixed tunes and albums and stuff like that from video games. They're really good, and so I spent 6 minutes talking about how good they are. And the other one is on a thing less good. I talked about forgotten consoles, which is pretty self-explanatory. Consoles that came out and that nobody remembers anymore, because I like old garbage like that. If either of those topics interest you, go ahead and click on those videos and go watch them. And if you liked this video, you can subscribe, and so you can be notified when I upload my next video whenever I stop being lazy and do it. Hopefully it won't take too long. I'm trying to actually have a semi-decent schedule for this. I'm starting to get better at it. Hopefully I can keep it up. Anyway, that's about it. That's all for now. I will see you guys next time.